On my graduation day, my whole family chose my sister's baby shower over me. Can you imagine pouring your absolute soul into something for years, finally reaching that finish line, only for your own family to completely abandon you on your biggest day and then demand you apologize? Because that's exactly what happened to me, and trust me, it's a story that still makes my blood boil. My name's Ryan, and last June was supposed to be epic. I was 22, and I just clawed my way through college. I'm talking late-night diner shifts, tutoring gigs, freelancing, anything to keep the lights on and books open. Graduation wasn't just a ceremony, it was my finish line. My moment to prove to myself and maybe, just maybe, to my family that I'd done something truly worth celebrating. But when I walked across that stage, a wave of cold washed over me. There wasn't a single familiar face in the crowd. Not my mom, not my dad, not even my grandma, who literally never missed a Sunday service. The rows of empty chairs in the family section felt like spotlights, glaring down on just how utterly alone I was. See, I have a younger sister, Claire. She's 20, just 2 years my junior, and she's always been the golden child. The family excuse? She's sensitive, she needs more attention. What that really meant was she got everything she wanted. New clothes, designer shoes, a car at 16 that I wasn't allowed to even touch, while I was walking 3 miles to school with a snapped bike chain. When she got pregnant at 19, my parents didn't see a scared teenager making reckless choices. Oh no. She instantly transformed into this glowing young woman, bringing the family together. They threw her a baby shower so extravagant, it could have been a wedding reception. And guess what date they picked? The exact same day as my graduation. At first, I told myself it was just bad luck. Maybe the venue was only free that weekend, or they hadn't realized the dates overlapped. I even called my mom a month before, reminding her of the conflict. She just said, "Oh honey, we'll figure something out. Maybe we'll split the day." But as the weeks bled into days, the truth became impossible to ignore. The invitations for Claire's shower went out, and not one of them mentioned my graduation. When I brought it up again, my dad just looked at me, completely flat, and said, "Ryan, you'll have plenty of ceremonies in your life. But your sister, this is once in a lifetime." I remember gripping my phone so tightly I thought it might crack. How could they say that? Like my achievement was disposable. Like 4 grueling years of scraping by, of fighting for that moment, just didn't matter. The morning of graduation, I still held onto a sliver of hope. I kept checking my phone, expecting a message, anything, that they were on their way. Nothing. I looked around the campus parking lot as students and families streamed in, carrying bouquets and balloons. Still nothing. By the time my name was called, I knew. They weren't coming. The cheers erupting for other graduates sounded muffled, distant. I walked across that stage alone, forcing a smile at the dean, accepting the diploma that had cost me countless sleepless nights. And just as I stepped down the stairs, my phone buzzed. My heart leaped. Finally, I thought, a supportive text. But it wasn't. It was from my dad. "You owe us an apology." My heart stopped cold. My eyes skimmed the screen again, convinced I was misreading, but the words were right, and then, the part that shocked everyone watched full story.